Mike is better known to those of you that follow him, of course, on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter as Bear Down Cuz. So just give people, turn on his mic for me, Nico. Just give people how you created the name Bear Down Cuz. Yeah. And then we'll get some calls here, see how you do with those.
Originally, it was just Bear Down. And again, I was just putting out Bears stuff. But one thing I learned very quickly about doing that, and I did well. I did well. Like, I was gaining, like, a lot of momentum, a lot of followers. Like, I was interviewing players. Like, once I started doing the front-facing stuff. But, like, these guys who are embedded in, like, beat reporting for Chicago, they did not like me at all.
They hated you.
Like,
right.
They hated me.
I'm sure.
Like, really. And I was like, this is not, I don't think this is sustainable unless, like, I go all in and, like, if I move my family to Chicago and, like, I'm not going to become a beat writer. Like, that's not what I did this for. Right. I just like to have a little bit of fun on there. Yeah, like, I was just, so that was that. And then the cuz aspect, that's just a little background thing because, me and all my friends,
that's the Italian part of it.
All the Dynasty boys. Yeah, we all, everyone's cuz. So that was just thrown at the end.
All right.
But yeah.
It's worked out for you.
Yeah, it's done all right.
Did you happen to see the Jed York story today?
Oh, I saw it.
I tried to make sure because we're going to take some calls on it.
Oh, I saw it.
Have you ever considered driving to a white trash trailer park?
No.
Because you found an ad online that a girls want to do whatever you want?
Yeah, no. Those ads, you got to be careful with those ads, because, they sell you like one ad, it'll be for that. The next ad, it'll be for one of those like Hawaiian shirts. You order, but if you don't order a size 5XL, it's not made for anybody.
Yeah. And then a lot of people call in the first hour and they go, it used to be called back pages, where guys would go, and then that thing got shut down because it was just a front, for like sex trafficking and drugs and all that kind of stuff. But where there's a will, there's a way. We're just trying to figure out, did Jed York drive himself to the trailer park once he agreed with this gal online? All right, it's $140. All right, A, B, C, D, fine. And was there ever a point as he's driving into the trailer park where he's looking around like, this is probably not a good idea?
Because, like, what's he driving?
He's driving a nice car.
He's not driving like a 97 Accord.
No, he's not.
You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect to the 97 Accord, great vehicle, but Jed York is not driving that.
No.
And if he has a driver driving him there, you would think maybe the driver would be like, this isn't a great idea.
Like, hey, Jed, I'm just looking out for you.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a higher price hooker. Well, you're a billionaire. You own an NFL team.
Perhaps we could graduate to escort.
It may be an escort, maybe a strip mall in Jupiter, like most Patriot owners like to do.
Right,
right. So $140 is what the rate was, I guess, according to the story I read today. And now the question becomes not only how many Patriots are going to East Palestine, Ohio, but beyond that, is the NFL now going to do anything? Because they didn't punish Robert Kraft at all about it. Mike Vrabel wasn't punished, well, that wasn't with a hooker, obviously. Jed York, I wonder, is there punishment?
Well, who's going to give the biggest, they're going to throw up their hands the most is the players. Like, players to me, because I don't think that they care about what he did. I think they care about what the league's reaction to it's going to be, because whenever a player does something.
Fair.
You know what I mean? It's always like,
then get suspended to be world end of the world.
Watch that get twisted around a little bit.
And not to be this guy, but if you are looking to engage in that type of activity.
Yeah.
I did learn this earlier today. All you need to do is bring a camera. And as long as she consents, you're filming an adult entertainment video, which is legal. So if you guys are looking for a legal way to do what Jed York did, make sure she's okay being taped.
So it's like OnlyFans stuff.
I guess, yeah, that's legal.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. So just bring a camera, make sure she says, okay, I'm okay being filmed. And now the cops can't arrest you.
I got to be honest,
Craig,
you're filming I don't think Jed York wants anything to do with a camera being on a girl from East Palestine Trailer, Ohio. I don't think he wants anything that being on camera.
I agree. By the way, I wouldn't want it on camera anywhere.
No.
We could be in Hawaii. We're not taping anything. I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm not good at, especially on tape. Because that tape lives forever, doesn't it?
I mean, you just ask some of these people that have been in the highest level sex scandal tapes of all time. Pamela Anderson, did it ever go away?
No, sir.
Who's the other one? Kim Kardashian, did it ever go away?
Made a career out of it.
There you go. Well, in that respect, but that's never happening for the guy. That's never going to happen to the guy.
No.
So
Correct.
it's like you're in a lose-lose situation no matter what.
Right.
Nobody remembers the guy from the video.
Correct. Unless you're the guy that sits on the edge of the bed who's since passed away and you've got a legitimate double Coke can in your pants.
Yeah.
Then you are the man.
Who's that? Wood?
No. What's the guy's name? Gallo. What's the guy's name that I haven't paid attention? It became like every meme for like years.
Wood.
Where you'd get, was that his name?
The big black
The
dude.
black guy?
Yeah, Wood.
Where like anytime a buddy of mine sent me an article from the San Francisco Chronicle.
Oh, the San Francisco Chronicle link. Forget it, dude. That has lived on. That's gone nowhere. Or just zoom in on this cloud. See what's going on in this cloud, and it's just Wood just sitting there gracefully. Yeah,
I didn't realize
Wood.
his name was Wood.
Yeah,
My bad.
Yeah, Wood.
I'm like, why do people keep sending me San Francisco Chronicle articles?
The worst. And then
I click them every time.
And that was the problem. And then they were able to disguise the link a little bit, and it was just a whole nother wave of that incoming. But that was good times. That was good times.
Here's Teddy in Long Beach. Ted, good afternoon. How are you?
That guy did definitely not think he was going when he woke up to a trailer park in Ohio.
You don't think he Googled it?
I think he Googled it, but I don't think he knew it was a trailer park. And in the month before, he talked to Lynch about improving the roster, or Kyle Shanahan, and said something like, "We have to improve and do better today." And I can tell you for a fact, this guy woke up with hubris, and he was fired up.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Why was he? I know the family's originally from Ohio, so maybe he was visiting relatives, but I don't think they're from East Palestine, Ohio, right next to a trailer park.
I do love the usage
No, but
of
he got
hubris,
it.
though.
He
I
got
haven't
an
heard that
address
since Greek
and
mythology.
put it,
that was good.
He got an address and put it into his.
But that's the
into
point.
His, Navi.
Right, but when you get the address and you're going
You don't know it's a trailer park.
You have to know, man. Come on.
You drive by trailer parks all the time. It's not like there's a huge sign that says
You can't
"Welcome
you tell
to this
by
trailer
looking
park."
at it?
Well, you can when you go in the door. When you're going in the
It's
gate
not a
or
gated
whatever.
community.
Right.
It's
Right.
not. We're not punching in an access code to get into the East Palestine, Ohio trailer park.
Right, you know when you're in a Levittown, right? Like the houses look a certain way. Like at some point you drive in, it might even say like Shady Acres mobile home, something like that, right? And when you're a billionaire and you're on a random website looking for that kind of thing, you do your due diligence, I suppose. She must have been the best looking girl in that trailer park too.
Well,
Think about that.
I would have to imagine that he was, and again, this is an assumption. I would have to imagine he was not in the right sober state of mind during this decision.
Give him the benefit of the doubt.
I would hope.
Yeah. By the way, for his sake, even if he was sober, he's got to tell people he wasn't. Man, I thought it was a 5 milligram gummy.
100%.
It was 50.
100%.
I was totally out of my mind.
Yep.
I own that. I'm so embarrassed, but I was not. Yeah. That's the way to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's listening.
Yeah. By the way, imagine what his life is like today. Like, as soon as you get arrested, and sadly I've lived that, the next 24 hours are going to suck.
Yeah.
Like, and as much as you want to turn the phone off and get off social media, there's also this weird feeling of, let me just take a quick peek. Like, maybe nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I got away with it. I got arrested and no one's talking about it kind of thing. Yeah. It doesn't work out well, though.
No.
Not these days.
Not for a guy like that. It's not going to work.
Here's Josh in Queens on the fan. Josh, what's cooking, buddy?
Hey, Cookie, how are you, brother?
Doing great. What's up?
Let me tell you, I'm glad I'm speaking to the 5-time Post of the People Award winner
7
when
times.
it comes to the Jets, because nobody else has the reality like you do.
Thank you.
They're going to be entertaining,
Yep.
but they're going to suck. And then the reality is going to start. We're drafting a quarterback, and that's it.
Well,
There's nothing special about this team. And then the Giant fans who are like, "Oh, Jaxson Dart is the messiah of the franchise." Nobody's doubting his talent, but the guy went 4-10 last year.
Right.
He didn't light up the world. He was in the blue tent 5 times, just like you're the Pulse of the People Award.
7
There's
times.
nothing crazy.
Yeah. Here's the one thing Jaxson Dart did that could bite him in the ass at some point is, and thanks for the call, Josh, he started living life publicly like he had already won something. And I get it. You're a good-looking kid, a beautiful girlfriend, and they grew up different than the way you and I grew up. There was no social media, and you didn't live your lives on camera and all that nonsense. But there's also a point where that's good until it's not good.
Yeah.
And going 0-2, which I think they're going to, opening up with the Cowboys and the Rams, Sunday night, Monday night, is going to be, there's going to be a segment of the Giant fan out there that is like, maybe you should have spent more time looking at your playbook than looking at your girlfriend. That guy exists, and he's waiting to say it.
They're waiting to pounce.
100%.
And that happens. So, again, he's got to be on his P's and Q's early. I saw him. I was at the UFC over at Prudential back in June. I want to say it was June. And he was there with Scadaboo. And he was there, like, front row.
Right.
I had good seats, but he was there, like, cage side. Sunglasses on, we're indoors, what I mean?
Right. What are you doing,
that's
dude?
a dangerous proposition.
It is.
You could trip, you don't see one of those wires, suppose you trip. And Scadaboo, we know, this guy he's a walking accident, this guy.
People got mad at me. I compared him to Amy Winehouse. Not that I hope he passes away, obviously, but it's going to be, he's a comet. He's not going to have a 10-year career.
He's got a radical trajectory.
Yes. Yeah. He's going to have 3 years where it's like, wow. Haven't seen that in a long time.
That's the way he plays.
And then it's going to be like, what happened to Cam Scadaboo? Remember him?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's the Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, like you can't be doing backflips at Fanatics Fest.
No.
Coming off that injury because Giant fans are going to be like, come on, dude. Like, we need you.
Yeah.
But to be fair to him, that's one of those rare dudes who makes no apologies for who he is and is going to be who he is.
Yeah.
Like when he got hurt within a week, he was on Twitch, doing dumb stuff on Twitch like he was 12.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, that's so cute. That's Cam Scadaboo. Look at Cam chugging beers with random guys, right? Trying to get into Neon's, live Zoom, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he again, like, it's hard to put your finger on this very young generation, exactly what their mindset is. It's hard to figure it out with some of these guys.
They all want to be celebrities.
Yeah, but honestly, I just think he's mental. Like, I think there's just some guys who are just mental. I think he's just mental. Here's
Tom from a trailer park in New York. Tom, what's going on today?
Hey, Craig.
How are you?
How you doing, my friend? You are the best entertainer. But that being said, we're Trailer Park Lounge on 23rd Street. We've been there 25 years. We've been on Food Network, best food, best burger in New York.
Okay.
But it's interesting. We don't want to be confused with the East Palestine Trailer Park.
I would hope not.
Come down and see us. Best food in New York City. We're
23rd what?
23rd, just before off the 8th, between 7th and 8th.
Okay.
We're a landmark in New York. We've been there 25 years.
Landmark.
All right. Well, are you there during the day, all day?
We open at 4 o'clock. As the week goes on, we open at 3. But come down and see us after work.
Yeah, but I'm on the air from 2 to 6. How am I getting there?
Come after 6.
All right, here's the deal. If I swing in one of these days after 6, am I asking for you?
I'm in and out. I have a good schedule.
But
you know what? You have
I'm
to
gonna
get
be the
the
guy that
frozen
goes
margarita.
Tom, is this a no-show or a no-work that you got?
No, I'll be there. You tell me when you're going to be there. I'll be there.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold to get your phone number. But before I do that, let me ask you one question.
By the way,
go ahead.
We're known for our frozen margaritas. I always say, 1, you feel good. 2, you feel like Keith Richards.
Okay, so I'll have 3. Perfect. Got it. And then here's my last.
I'll hold.
Hang on a second. Before you hold on. Let me ask you a question. I know it's very exciting. I'm a big celebrity. I get that, all right? Here's the question.
Celebrity.
Outside of the frozen margarita, in which we've just confirmed I'm having 3 of them, what's the one?
You won't be able to walk.
What's the one burger order I got to order so I get it right?
Burger with everything. The burger's fantastic.
Everything? What's everything?
Just whatever you want. The way we cook it with the spices.
Now, I want you to tell me if you want to have Trailer Park Lounge the right way, this is the right way to get what we serve because this is the best thing we got.
Cheeseburger, medium rare, little sloppy Joe on the top, little of the chili with a side of tater tots. Okay,
so that's the order. Okay.
And you know what's sad? People always go, I love the trailer park, the sweet potato fries and the tater tots. I go, it's a lot more than that.
So you're going to bastardize the burger with the sloppy Joe on top is what we're going to do.
You could just have a cheeseburger and it'll blow your mind. It's an explosion of flavor.
All right.
I'll tell you.
I'll put you on hold. I'll come in. All good.
By the way, I was out with all these parents one night, and I do talk a lot.
It's all good.
And I go, someone said, you talk so much. I go, yeah. I go, Craig Carton is my guy. I go, I try to simulate what he would do.
A little pivot job.
Here's the difference.
Put me on hold, and you know what? I will absolutely hook up with you. It'll be your favorite place in New York.
All right. Well, that's going to be tough sledding for you, but hold on one sec.
That's a red flag, dude.
I agree.
That's a red flag.
I'm going to go there.
Respectfully to this guy, I like everything he was putting down. Very passionate, loves his place, no doubt about it. But you cannot, number one, not give the burger out right away. Number two, you cannot come back over the top with chili on top of a burger.
Right.
We don't need. He should have went classic cheeseburger, lettuce, tomato, onions, maybe
Speaks
2
for
slices.
itself.
Yeah.
Right. I agree with you.
Took too long to get
That
there.
being said, I'm still going to go there.
Good. You should.
I'm going to go check it out.
But just don't ask for Tom because he may not be there.
Yeah, he will not be
in and
there.
out.
I come and go as I please.
He's in and out.
In other words, he's probably just a customer who every now and then he gets a free milkshake or something. Hey, have you ever been there, Gallo, or no?
I'm going to go with you.
I saw that one coming a mile away. I should have realized
The
that.
hand was not, I've been there. That was, I'm coming.
The hand was that when you decide to go, can I hop in the car and go with you? All right. By the way, it's only 2 minutes away.
So why do we have to get in a car? Are you one of these guys who got too big?
Eric.
You're a
We're
little
not
afraid to
walking
walk
there.
in New York City?
Why would I walk to 23rd Street when I own a car? I'm not sleeping there. I'm getting a burger and I'm rolling.
I got the phone number.
You got it.
He said, bring whoever you want.
Wow.
I'm whoever.
That's how most restaurants work. Yeah. It's like special.
The more the merrier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How many more burgers do you guys want to order? Carton's got it. Yeah, okay.
Don't forget those margaritas, Craig.
3 of them.
Yes.
That's right.
3
All right.
margaritas each?
Whatever you want. It's my treat.
Well, you
all
said
right?
3 of them.
Tell you what we'll do. Before football season starts, we'll pick a day. We'll go there after work. My treat. Get anything you want. How's that?
Thanks, Craig.
Going into an arduous football season with no days off till Thanksgiving, I will treat you guys at Trailer Park Lounge on 23rd Street. Okay? It's an institution. We put chili on our burgers.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I mean, not to say that doesn't work and it's not good, but
Of course it works, but
you can't hit me with that's the staple. And then tater tots.
Yeah.
I mean, no disrespect to tater tots either. I've had great tater tots, but like we should have just went fries, cheeseburger. I would have been more sold.
You have a go-to restaurant in New Jersey or deli that you guys rock or no?
Yeah, I mean, my buddy owns this place, Luna Woodfire Tavern in Nutley. It's great.
Yeah,
Great to
okay.
bring the kids
Dinner
Woodfire
place?
pizza. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, but it's like you could bring the kids there. It's
Okay,
like, you know,
great,
Michael's
great.
Roscommon, great
I know
spot.
Michael's well.
Oh,
They're the
tremendous.
best.
Frank is a great guy.
Yeah,
the
they're
owner
actually
there.
coming in here on September 9th.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, their
And
wings are money. By the way, their shepherd's pie is stupid.
They're all the food there. I've never had a bad meal there.
I agree.
And
Michael's
then
Roscommon's awesome.
Deli-wise is Villardo's. This place, Villardo's in Nutley. It's in a house. It's in like an old house. And they have a buffalo chicken Caesar sandwich that will, I mean, I don't do food review stuff.
wrap
but
or
oh, no, on the
sub?
bread, Craigie. On the bread.
Yeah.
Semolina seeded.
Oh, so you introduced me to Villardo's. I'll take it to Talercio's.
I know
we'll
Talercio's
trade
very
them off.
well.
We'll
I know
trade 'em.
Talercios very well.
Yeah, as you should.
He DM'd me this morning. He's like, "You're going on Carton?" He's like, "That's my guy." I said, "Yes,
Eric's the man.
yes,
Yeah.
yes."
Actually, his pops is turning 70 this week.
There you go.
Yeah. So
Happy
at
birthday,
Villardo's.
Pops.
I got to write that one down.
Villardo's very
I'm
good.
going to Villardo's. All right. Villardo's. And buffalo chicken Caesar.
Buffalo chicken Caesar will turn you inside out, bro.
Okay, I got you.
I don't know if it'll turn you into Keith Richards like Tom's Margarita, but
Let's
it'll-
open it. How do you want to do breaks here? You guys tell me. I could take a break now and then go to the top of the hour, or just take this till like you tell me.
Just take it. You're good.
Take it till I want to go home. All right. You good for a few more minutes?
Yes, sir.
And by the way, if people want to check you and your guys out, what's the best place for people that are listening that might not be familiar with what you do and what Bob Does Sports does? Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So anything from me is either BearDownCuz or at Mikey.v.BearDownCuz on Instagram, Twitter, BearDownCuz, TikTok at Mikey.v.BearDownCuz, at Bob Does Sports, at Brilliantly Dumb Show. Those are the big 2 shows. The podcast is the Brilliantly Dumb Show. Bob Does Sports, I mean, I'm sure most of the audience now knows.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And these are we'll talk off the air about the Kevin Connolly days. We can talk about that off the air.
Sure.
Yeah. Here is Stevie in Connecticut. Stevie, how are you, pal?
Hey, Craig. Thank you so much for having me on.
Of course.
True honor being on the show. But I just, to your point about Jaxson Dart earlier, I know you said it earlier. You know, you're having fun with the rage baiting. It is what it is.
I mean,
one thing I'm
having fun with it, but I'm not wrong.
Here's what I really have a problem.
Okay.
You go back to the Denver game, say that you question whether or not the defense lost that game. They gave up 33 points. Yes, there was that one interception. Even if you take that away, 26 points.
But
26
as you
points in one quarter.
Here's the question. Here's the deal. Let's even say I take the interception off the table for a second. He completed 15 passes in the entire game, and when all you needed was a first down to end the game or take a knee, he cost you that game.
26 points. Here's the thing. If you watch the Giants last season, Dallas game, all these other games, their secondary was horrendous.
Yeah, they stunk. They weren't a good team. But Jaxson Dart wasn't
I don't
good
disagree. I don't disagree. Here's my point, though.
Yeah.
I know you think we're all drinking Kool-Aid with Harbaugh and all this. I was not big on the Harbaugh hiring.
Yeah, you were. Come on, stop. I'm not saying you don't have to drink the Kool-Aid, but you can't say you were against the hiring. It was the best hire you could have made.
It's the best hire of the offseason.
I hated that they didn't draft secondary in the first round.
That's fine, but now you're all over the place. You're all over the map. You don't agree that that Jaxson Dart played a role in the Giants only winning 4 games because the defense stunk. That's fine. But even I'm going to tell you, and I'm not a Harbaugh guy, that John Harbaugh represents competency, which you've not had a lot of on the sideline. I mean, that's just a reality. Now, does that mean you're winning a Super Bowl? No, it does not. He didn't win the Super Bowl with Lamar Jackson. So this just means that you've got an adult in the room that should at least steer you towards competency and then fingers crossed winning football. That's how I view it.
I agree. I think he was the best coaching acquisition of the. First of all, I think if you talk to anybody that's a Baltimore fan, they're going to tell you they're so mad that they let him go. Number one, number two, if you're a Giants fan, I mean, you should be doing backflips down the street that you hired John Harbaugh. There's nobody else. Who else could you have hired that's better than that? That's the best hire. If you don't like Joe Shane, you don't like Joe Shane. That's totally different story. You don't like the drafting. But, I mean, to Harbaugh is the guy who's going to steady that ship, who's going to point that ship in the right direction, you would think.
Yeah, no, listen, it was a competent hire. Now, if you told me you wanted a guy like Lane Kiffin, like a successful college guy who had experience at the NFL level, I get that.
Yeah.
But of the NFL guys, which normally retreads and over agains, Harbaugh was the best guy to hire. Now, people are going to tell you he wanted the job because of Jaxson Dart. I don't subscribe to that. He wanted the job because it's 5 years, $90 million. And
it's the New York Giants.
And it's the New York Giants, excuse me, which still has some level of gravitas. Not the level it used to have, before their owner was hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein. It used to have gravitas.
Yeah.
The gravitas isn't the same anymore.
Well, here's one thing about Giant fans that, I just, no disrespect to Giant fans, but Craig, a while ago, you said you must have got your balls broken growing up Bears fan, Giant. The thing that drives me nuts about Giants fans, my age bracket, 40 years old, in that window, is I don't want to hear about your hard times. You don't know what hard times are.
Correct.
Okay? Because you likely saw 3 Super Bowl victories.
Right.
Okay, so I don't want to hear, and they're really harping on the hard times in the New York Giants, and I'm not going to buy that.
Shut up.
I'm not going to buy it.
Right, you're a Bears fan. I'm a Jets fan.
It's a brutal
You have
thing.
one. I don't have any in lifetime.
In lifetime.
In lifetime,
okay.
I've got none.
Fair.
In your lifetime, you barely have one.
Got it. I don't think I was out.
Right,
yet.
you probably weren't.
I was on the cusp.
And neither one. Well, you guys have never had a 4,000-yard quarterback.
Never.
I only have one, Joe Namath.
Yeah.
There's a lot of similarities, actually,
I think Caleb
between
will
the
get it
Jets
this year.
and the Bears. I think Caleb Williams is going to be a really good quarterback for a long time.
I do.
And you love your coach. You have to.
Oh, my God.
He's a
maniac. He's a maniac.
Yeah.
How could you not love that?
But Caleb Williams is interesting. He's one of those guys where I think he's a chance to be really good for a long time.
Me too.
He's also the guy that if anything goes south,
Well, why?
You know what I'm saying?
The only reason I'm going to disagree with you that is because it couldn't have went any more south than it went his rookie year. Because Matt Eberflus was, in my opinion, the worst head coach, maybe in the history of the NFL.
You guys blame the right guy for that because Ben Johnson comes in. And, man, Caleb Williams is doing things.
But look at Eberflus, was supposed to be a defensive guy, goes to Dallas. Dallas's defense last year was – and yet he still gets hired again. The NFL's amazing because no matter how bad you are as a coach, there's always a job down the trough.
There's only like 2 or 3 guys historically that never got another job. Rich Kotite, after he got fired from the Jets, never got a job at any level in pro football. That was not by choice. The other guy that comes to mind that I do think – was by choice only because he would not have come back as anything other than a head coach, was Brian Billick. Brian Billick was a damn good head coach.
He's a really good coach.
And once he left Baltimore, he became a broadcaster, so maybe he's making money, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
He never came back.
I got to be honest, if I was that head coach and got put in that position, went in the booth, I don't think I'd ever come back. Why would you come back?
Make 7 figures a year?
Why would you come back?
That's why Cowher never came back.
Why would you? Why would you?
Like, so he worked 20 weekends out of the year.
Yeah.
You fly into New York on a Friday.
Yeah.
You have a Saturday meeting.
Yep.
They pay for everything. Sunday, in a 1-hour show, you might speak 9 minutes in a 1-hour show, and they pay you 7 figures. Why would you ever want the hassle and heartache of being a head coach when you can make that kind of loot?
Yeah. No. I wouldn't.
Right?
Nope.
Right.
Nope.
Which is why in 2 years, when you're fully pensioned, you're done working.
Yes.
Because why would you continue doing whatever you do for a living? Why would you keep doing it?
Right. I mean, I'll be working. We do work.
You'll do the other stuff. You'll do the web stuff.
Yeah, it's hard to call that work. Right. It is.
It's work.
But
not everybody can do it.
It's done out of passion. It's done. We love what we do. It's hard to say. Right. Exactly.
Is this a job? Yes. By definition, I get paid to it. I have no other income.
Right.
But I'm not working.
It's fantastic.
Like me and my brothers are hanging out, busting balls and talking about sports and hookers in East Palestine, Ohio today.
Yeah, that's fun.
Like I win. Today's a win. That's what I view today.
Yes,
I got to meet you. That's another win.
Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
I wonder when you go home.
Yeah.
Outside of, let's say, your wife or family, your first buddy that calls you. Hey, you did a great job today. That was awesome. Or, come on, man, you should have done A, B, C, D, and E. What do you think the immediate reaction is to the last hour you've spent here?
I'll get my balls broken for something.
No matter what.
Yeah,
right?
Something will be nitpicked out of something I said, something that was, there will be a nitpick. I'll get a lot of congratulatories.
Yeah, but that family's going to, hey, you were great. You should do it again.
Yeah.
Like, matter of fact, what are you doing tomorrow? Like that kind of thing.
Yeah, my mother would be like, why didn't you just do this? Well, you told me that I couldn't when I was in high school, Ma, if you remember. You said we don't have any connections in this business.
There you go.
So.
Well, I got time for one more call. All right, you pick it. Do you see the screen or no?
I tell you what, I see the screen. It says Joseph and Jupiter. I don't know if that's my Joseph, but
let's find out.
Know.
Here's Joseph and Jupiter on the fan. Jojo, how are you?
Oh, Michael on the fan.
This is not the real Joey Colcuts, but it's somebody who does a damn good Joey Colcuts impression. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Craig, Michael. First time, long time, anything. It's your boy, Joseph, a.k.a. Cutsy. Listen, I'm just being honest. I'm sitting here on the back of my day bed in the cabana that Mikey slept over on last week. And quite frankly, as a 40-year-old Packers fan and a 40-year-old family man, father of one, and did I mention I'm 40? I could not be more ecstatic, Michael, when I saw the news that Jed York from the San Francisco 49ers was doing a goodwill mission in East Palestine to really, solve the Middle East crisis. And as a Packers fan, I'll just be perfectly honest. I'll put my hand up. I rarely put up a hand up. This time I'm doing hand up. That was amazing. But quite frankly, I have never been happier to see this go down as a Packers fan, as a 40-year-old. Did I mention I'm 40? And anyway, the fact that this guy is a billionaire and is getting $140. First and foremost, now we know that inflation's crazy. $140 for a pro in East
you gotta wonder, Joseph,
Ohio.
You have to wonder if in East Palestine, Ohio, $140 was a lot, or if he negotiated. He probably negotiated, don't you think?
If he negotiated, if that doesn't just seal the deal look, that's how he made his billions. Maybe he's a shrewd
She was like 250.
Man,
It's like 100.
Can you imagine haggling a hooker in East Palestine, Ohio, as a billionaire? Like, I mean, like, really, we really, really have to do a little bit better.
And apparently the only cash he had on him, according to the police report, was the 140.
Oh, he knew.
Meaning...
Oh, he knew.
Exactly.
He knew exactly.
And he was concerned, I'm going to get robbed. So the only money I'm bringing is the money that she and I negotiated that she's getting for whatever she's going to do to me.
And that includes the tip, I would imagine.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Do you tip? What's the rule on that?
I have no idea. You're asking the wrong guy.
Nico, do you tip? What's the deal on that, guys? Like, if you agree to 140, what's the rule on, hey, that was pretty awesome. Like, do you insult her and give her 150?
I don't think you
Is there a
need to.
20% like tip rule?
No.
You don't think you need to tip?
Imagine she just comes out and she turns the iPad around. 15 button, 10 button, 20 button.
Do they have the custom?
Yeah, what do you, Gal, can you help us out with that?
I mean, if you're,
What's the rule on that?
If you're agreeing to that number.
Yeah, but let's say he was like, well, this was really amazing. Great experience. She was beautiful. And I know she's a trailer park, but so what? Like, it smelled nice in here. And, you know, she was playing, Neo in the background. I really liked it. It was awesome. And
I mean, it's the same as going to like a restaurant.
so just answer the question. Are you a tipper or not a tipper in that spot?
I've never been in that spot, but I always tip for excellent service.
There you go.
That's the most diplomatic way you could ever answer
There
that
you
question.
go.
Very well done.
Okay, now
Very well done.
take that and move it to the next step. 20%?
Yeah, I mean,
Like 150 is obnoxious. You just give me your $10. That's almost like, don't insult me.
That's insulting.
That's what I think.
That's insulting.
I
Yeah.
think you're in the neighborhood of $200.
I would say 200.
Yeah, I think.
Wow.
I don't know
Too much?
because now I
40?
think you're doubling the service. You're
Yeah.
taking half the service. There's got to be another half a service offered there. I would say
How
the
long did it
acceptable
go?
number would be like
75?
That's just an awkward number.
Yeah, you're right.
160. No, I would say.
So just an extra 20, bang.
If I had a couple extra singles, like 22.
Listen, go buy. You can't give singles.
But
Yeah.
if it's there, like.
No, that's not. No, you don't give singles. Come on, man.
Here's a Parkway token.
Right.
Also, I
Yeah.
mean, what if it wasn't that long?
Oh,
That's
man.
on you, not her. I'm going to leave it there. We should probably end the show. Mike, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure, my friend.
Open door
Thank
policy.
you for having me. Oh,
and as you
appreciate
have
that.
stuff going on that you ever need it promoted or want to promote it,
Oh, man.
we'll change numbers. But congrats on the success.
Thanks, bro.
I love watching. I say this all the time. Self-made people have success in a crowded field where there's a million podcasts out there. Yours resonates. The company's resonates. And I was like hanging out with successful people who made it when everyone else in the world probably said to you guys at some point, that's the dumbest idea I ever heard of. Why would you be the guy that makes it? Well, you made it. So enjoy the success because it's hard earned.
And back at you. It was an
Thank
honor
you.
and a pleasure to be here.
Appreciate that very
Thank
much.
you.
All
Thank
right, we'll take a wrap. I'll do this again tomorrow.